The Lion and the Tiny Mouse. A sleepy lion and a little mouse one warm afternoon in a big jungle. A mighty lion was resting under a shady tree. His golden fur shone in the sunlight, and his long tail moved slowly from side to side. He was enjoying his nap, dreaming about hunting and running freely in the jungle. Suddenly, a tiny mouse ran across the lion's big paw. The little mouse was looking for food and did not see the lion sleeping under the tree. As soon as she stepped on the lion's paw, the lion woke up with a loud roar. "Roar! Who dares to wake me up?" he growled angrily. His sharp teeth shone in the sunlight, and his big eyes looked around for the intruder. The little mouse froze in fear. She looked up at the lion with her tiny round eyes and began to shake. She knew that the lion was the king of the jungle and could eat her in one bite. "I'm sorry, Mr. Lion. I didn't mean to wake you up. Please don't eat me," the mouse squeaked in a tiny voice. The lion looked at the tiny creature standing on his paw and laughed loudly. "You are so small. How could you wake me up?" the lion said, shaking his head. The mouse, still trembling, gathered her courage and spoke softly. "Please, Mr. Lion, let me go. Maybe one day I can help you." The lion roared with laughter. "Ha ha ha! You? Help me? You are just a tiny mouse. I am big, strong, and powerful. How could a little mouse like you ever help me?" The mouse smiled nervously and said, "Sometimes even small creatures can do big things." The lion thought for a moment and then sighed. "You are too small to eat anyway. Fine, I will let you go." "Thank you, Mr. Lion," the mouse said happily and quickly ran away into the jungle, disappearing between the tall grass. The lion gets trapped. A few days later, the lion was walking proudly through the jungle. He enjoyed the fresh air and the sounds of birds singing in the trees. He felt strong and powerful, like the true king of the jungle. Suddenly, as he stepped forward, a big net fell on him. It was a trap set by hunters. The strong ropes wrapped around his body, and no matter how hard he tried, he could not escape. The lion roared as loud as he could. "Roar! Help! Somebody help me!" He pulled and pushed, but the ropes only got tighter. His sharp claws and strong teeth could not break the net. He felt helpless for the first time in his life. Far away, the tiny mouse was looking for food when she heard the lion's roar. She stopped and listened carefully. "That sounds like Mr. Lion," she thought. "He must be in trouble." The little mouse quickly ran toward the sound. She moved fast through the tall grass, past big rocks and tree roots, until she finally saw the lion trapped in the hunter's net. The mouse saves the lion. The mouse ran up to the lion and said, "Don't worry, Mr. Lion. I will help you." The lion looked down at the tiny mouse and sighed. "You are too small. How can you help me? This net is too strong, even for me." The little mouse did not listen. She quickly ran to the net and started chewing the thick ropes with her small, sharp teeth. She chewed and chewed, cutting through one rope at a time. After a few minutes, one rope broke, then another, and another. The lion watched in amazement. "She is really doing it," he thought. The little mouse continued chewing until finally the last rope snapped and the net fell to the ground. The lion stood up, stretched his legs, and shook his golden mane. "He was free! I can't believe it!" the lion said in surprise. "You saved me, little mouse!" The mouse smiled. "I told you, Mr. Lion. Sometimes even small creatures can do big things. The lion bent down and gently touched the mouse with his big paw. I am sorry for laughing at you before. You are small, but you are very brave and kind. Thank you for saving my life. From that day on, the lion and the mouse became great friends. The lion promised to protect the little mouse, and the mouse promised to help the lion whenever he needed. The message of the story: be kind to others no matter how big or small they are. Never underestimate someone because of their size. A small act of kindness can make a big difference. Friendship can come from unexpected places.
End of the story. Don't forget share and subscribe on our channel. See you next story.